This project is a kind of a window problem. The passenger side window doesn't go up, and I suspect it's either the motor is faulty or there's another problem that happens sometimes, a little plastic clip on the rail guide. So what I'm going to do today is take apart the door, try to figure out which one of those it is, and get the repair done. Now, there's basically 5 steps to putting in a new motor. There are 2 screws on either side of the top of the door. There's a latch for the electrical connection to the window mechanism, and there are about 3 electrical connectors inside the door, and then the motor itself. Now, the first thing that we'll do is undo the top screws. The second step is to take off this switch right here. There's a small hole underneath that flips a latch when you put a screwdriver in it. Just lifts up and out, and then normally this connector is attached. There's a little latch, just press that in and take it out. Now, once those pieces are taken care of, it's just a matter of lifting the door up about 5 or 6 inches, pulling it away from the door, and then detaching the electrical connections inside. Now, the first connection is the window switch. The second one is the stereo and alarm. These just pop off. And the third one is the stereo. Once you get those done, the last thing is the locking mechanism, which doesn't need to be taken off for this operation. 2. And 3. Then it's just a matter of pulling the motor off, and that's the device. Now, as I tested the motor, I found out that that wasn't the problem. There's still something preventing the window from going up and down. So I suspect it's the clip. The next thing you have to do is take off the window frame. In order to do that, there are 4 star bolts, which are called Torx bolts. This is a T45 configuration. There's one on the upper left, one below that, one on the lower right, and one on the upper right. So after you remove those, then you'll have to unclip as much of the wiring harness as you can. There are several little clips that, if you do it properly with a pair of needle nose pliers, you can reuse everything and put it back together the same way. Once you've removed all of the parts of the frame and unconnected all the wires on the frame and disconnected the mirror electrical attachment, it's pretty much a matter of just lifting the door, frame out, and there you have it. These clips are connected with a T15 Torx bolt, so I'll take those off, and then both of those slip off, and then it's a matter of just getting the window removed from the frame and put that in a safe spot. So this device is the culprit, and basically unsnap these parts, and it's broken. Well, I went to the Audi dealer today and picked up the new part for $6.18. It's more durable, it's heavier, it's been redesigned. So I'll go ahead and put this one back on the slider and reassemble the door. This part slides on to the rail. Pull it over about halfway, snap in the wire, and then this device goes back so that the window can mount on there. Now the window has two mounting holes on the bottom and has to slide into the rail, so position it over the one hole there, wedge it into this track, jig it up and down so it slides into place on both sides. Okay. And then this thing snaps closed. And then finish locking in the window with the T15 Torx bolts. Installation of the window frame is pretty much the reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and mount the window frame back on the brackets, and then we'll put the Torx bolts back in and then reassemble this. So everything is essentially the same as before in reverse. Okay. I marked all of these with paint. So before I get everything totally locked in here, I want to hook up the motor and test it. Goes up solid. That was the problem before. Comes down nice and clean, so looks like it works. All the electrical connections. Now to reconnect the electrical connections. And then this is the final electrical piece. And we'll give it the final electrical test. No problem. The job took about 2 hours, although you probably need to make sure you have the parts, whether it's a motor or something else. But these are the tools that I use. So I hope this little video helps you to save some money. I've had a lot of help repairing my cars over the years, and a lot of help from the Audi forums. So check those things out, and if I fix something else on this thing, I'll put it out on YouTube.